Thank you for staying with us. February 27th is Dominican Independence Day. In celebration of this day, the Association of Dominican Classical Artists will be hosting its third concert of their X-Concert season entitled Celebration of Dominican Music with Dante Cucurulo. Our open host, Daren Jaime, got a chance to speak with the executive and artistic director about their upcoming concert. Let's take a look.
And thank you, Veronica. Here now to tell us more is the executive and artistic director of ADCA, Adán Vásquez. And thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me again. This is a pleasure.
Obviously.
So we are celebrating our Dominican music, symphonic Dominican music, and it will be tomorrow, Thursday the 27th, at Aaron Davis Hall City College. This is part of a concert series that we have. We have 6 concerts per year, and this one, which is exactly on the day of the Dominican National Independence, it will be, as I said before, symphonic music from the art, celebration of Dominican composers.
When we talk about Dominican music, give us a little bit about it, because people who may not be familiar with the Dominican culture, very rich, very profound history.
Well, what we are trying to do is just to show that we are more than bachata and merengue. We celebrate that too. But we also try to become, be a window, if you may say that, to show off that Dominicans have other type of music too, including folklore music, like the concert we did in October, which was basically Gaga, Balsier, from the countryside. This is more academic music, if you may say, symphonic music, with elements of Afro-Dominican elements included on that. Yeah.
And so some of the guest people will be hearing from?
Say that again?
The guest people will be hearing from?
Oh, we're going to have Dante Cucurulo, one of the main composers, still alive. He will be conducting, and we're going to be doing a premiere of his music on that day, too. Yeah.
And so for the music that's going to be heard, people say, listen, I hear Dominican music. We talked about bachata and all of that, right? But when you talk about symphony, how popular is it back home?
It's not that popular. It will be like kind of jazz here among, the minorities community. That will be kind of an elite, if you may say that, although I hate those terms. But, yeah, it's more intellectual, but people like it. Once they go, once they see, once they sit down, and they enjoy, to see merengue being played by violins, and the perspective change.
Right.
Totally.
And you're with the Association of Dominican Classical Artists, right? So
yes.
Talk to us about that.
Yes. It was an association founded in 1980 by a group of Dominicans that wanted to show a different side of the Dominican community.
Right.
During a period of time where, the Dominican community didn't have a very good reputation in the 80s. And they were doing one concert per year at Carnegie Hall. The first president, she passed, and then I became the person in charge. But I have a different vision. Instead of bringing the Dominican culture to Carnegie Hall, I wanted to show off our culture in our neighborhood and then bring New York City to Washington Heights and to Harlem. So we became residents of the Aaron Davis Hall Theater, and we have 6 concerts per year on that theater. And what we do, we are trying to showcase different type of Dominican music plus Latino music, symphony music, and also the kids from our conservatory. But we want people coming to our neighborhood. We don't want to take our neighborhood, our talent out of the neighborhood. We want to show off what we do inside the neighborhood.
Right. And you got a special concert coming up in April as well, right?
Yes, it's the end of the concert series, but we also have, I forgot to mention that, the one in April, which is the kids from the music conservatory that we have. There will be like 135 kids performing on stage. We also have, besides the concert series, we have a conservatory that we are taking kids from age 6 to age 18. And the idea is to form, the next musicians of the symphony orchestra. Kids from the community, totally free.
Right.
We don't charge.
And kids in orchestra, right? We hear about them in school, band, this and that. How important do you think music is from an early start, having that influence in, you know, elementary school all the way through high school?
I believe, I mean, as a musician myself and as a music teacher, without music or the arts, there is no way that you can, you know, explore curiosity. And you need curiosity, and you need curiosity to become a scientist. So without the arts, you won't have that. Unfortunately, the Department of Education, one of the first things that they have when there are cuts, one of the first things that they remove is the arts. So with that in mind, we decide to open a music school in the community, totally free for kids that have talent, but they are playing violin. So, you know, 6-year-old kids playing violin, cello, harp, viola, and playing in group, making music, creating music, composing music, performing in front of the audience. And without that, I think what we will have is more gang members, more kids dropping out of school, lack of curiosity, lack of intellectuality. So we are there for that.
Yeah. And so when you talk about, you know, kids and being empowered, what is the hope? I mean, as you continue to work with them, develop their skills, is there hope that you want to, as you said, create this next generation?
Yeah, I mean, the whole idea is to have a symphony orchestra formed by kids from, you know, Washington Heights and Harlem and the Bronx. Kids that look like me. And the thing is, very interesting, the members of the symphony orchestra are the teachers at the conservatory. And our main purpose is to show our kids that somebody that look like them, a black Latino, I'm a harpist. And then I have 10 kids that want to be harpists because, you know, the person that is playing the harp and the violin look like them. Right. Oftentimes when I take my students to Carnegie Hall to see a performance, none of these people look like us.
Right.
So
you giving them a vision. Thank you so much, Angel.
Pleasure.
Good to have you. All right, listen, want to let you know the celebration of Dominican music will, with Dante Cucurulo, I want to make sure I got it right. Cucurulo will take place tomorrow, February 27th, from 7 to 9:30 p.m. at City College's Center for the Arts and the Marian Anderson Theater, located at 129 Convent Avenue on the 135th Street entrance. Now, if you want to RSVP for the event, you can also visit ADCA at eventbrite.com. And for more information, you can always visit the website adca.nyc. We're taking a quick break, and we've got more open coming up right after this.